Daily Horoscope, the 26th of December 2017. Aries. Great runaways will manifest themselves in the field of the heart. At the instigation of Venus, you start passionately. However, your impulses can be stopped by contrary circumstances if you let yourself be blinded by your passions. The more you discern, the more your attractive power will assert itself and allow you to subjugate the person of your dreams. Stay discreet about your loves. This will be the best way to make happy days. The influence of Mars will be fully expressed. In your work you will be personified optimism and daring. You will show your initiative and dare to take risks. Taurus. If you live alone, the negative planetary influences of the moment will obstruct your amorous fulfillment. Yet, some single natives could make a meeting in passing. Some frustration caused by the present configuration of Uranus will darken your married life somewhat. Despite your incomparable mental abilities and unmatched flair, you risk being bitterly disappointed. In fact, mature couples will be the only ones able to withstand the disturbed climate. With the support of Jupiter, you will make a great demonstration of your professional competence today. You will come to the end, with surprising dexterity, of all the tasks that will be entrusted to you. You will weave between problems with the utmost skill. And you will pass master jumps. So do not be surprised if you will soon be making appreciable gains or if a promotion will be offered. Gemini. No global threat in your area related to the couple. That's enough to predict a cloudless moment with your sweetheart. An idea, why not think about offering a romantic break? Nothing better to bring you a little closer and give each other your wishes and your little worries. Single natives will have some difficulty in maintaining a good relationship with their loving partner. The marriage will be considered, but be advised before you decide irrevocably on such a serious subject. Your big projects will see the day. After having toiled like a convict and suffered a lot of setbacks, you will have a real stroke of luck. In addition, your intuition and your efficiency will be increased tenfold. Cancer. It may be temporary but, question couple life, you will have known better than this moment. Simple weariness for some, disagreement more serious for others. The natives living in pairs may go through a delicate phase. It's time to take stock, trying to tell you what's wrong. For some of you, singles, a work relationship might take a more personal turn, but ambiguity will dominate. Perhaps you will be reluctant to go further, or it is the person who is not free. You will want to go head-on in a professional adventure that has many uncertainties and whose results do not seem to live up to your ambitions. Why not resign yourself to waiting for a more favorable occasion? Your time has not come. Lion. For lonely or for those who have just experienced a divorce, the day will not be very easy. Not that you are sentenced to solitary confinement, on the contrary, it is possible that you are asked enough. But nothing says that the meetings you will do will fill you. It is Mars in good appearance that will protect your married life. This planet, while increasing your power of seduction, will awaken your libido. Happiness will be at the rendezvous, provided that your partner is as cuddly as you, of course. The astral influxes of this day could create, in a rather brutal way, a binding climate on the professional level. For those working in a private company or for the state, this could result in a rather unexpected change of direction, resulting in harsher and more restrictive working conditions. You would do well to play the card of resignation and flexibility, because this atmosphere will leave very little chance to all those who will try to oppose the new authority. Virgin. If you live in a relationship, the time can be quite stormy, especially if your married life has not filled you as you would like. From arguments to development, you risk using a lot of energy to try to overcome difficulties. For some, it will be in vain, but for many others, these efforts will eventually bear fruit. If you live alone, you will play flamboyant stars, but you will not want to fix yourself. On the work side, This day will be a good time to focus your efforts on everything that is long-term and to prepare the ground for expansion and progress opportunities that will soon be available to you. You will have to be rigorous in developing your plans and look for contacts that will make your businesses easier. Libra. Aware of the time that passes inexorably, you will want to fully enjoy all the pleasures that pass within your reach. To your spouse or partner to understand you and to be lenient. But the other will have a hard time coming to your point of view. Result, your relationship can be conflictual. Single, you will be very busy, and your social life will be brighter than ever. To you, the flattering conquests and the promising encounters. Marriage and fidelity, it will be for later. At work, finish the delays, the setbacks, the obstacles standing constantly on your way. After having suffered many troubles, you will finally be able to benefit from a great freedom of action. But be careful, you will not have to go from one extreme to the other. This is the danger that will befall you. Scorpio. The least we can say is that your love life is going to be animated. In terms of passion, Pluto knows a ray. Suffice to say that the natives of this sign, especially if they are solitary, will not escape love at first sight or inflamed relationships. However, if you are in a relationship, be sure to tighten the links. Neptune has an unfortunate tendency to take advantage of loopholes. Couples already in difficulty could sink there. The others will have to be more vigilant, not to be too shaken by the turbulence. It is to be feared that, from a professional point of view, you will be faced today with an alternative that may change the direction of your activities. Delay as much as possible your decision. Good performance for all sign workers. Sagittarius. The influence of Uranus will be somewhat destabilizing, certainly, but you should be able to find solutions allowing you to live better with your spouse or partner. All you have to do is listen to his demands by taking them seriously, rather than seeing only caprices. If you are single, things can come to life, with the influence in the love sector of several planets, which will awaken your charm and your sensuality. If you work in association, a little control of the situation will not be superfluous. You will not have to hesitate to oppose certain transactions that you consider to be uninvolved or too risky. On the other hand, you will benefit from the support of the stars if you have to carry out delicate steps that require psychology and tact. Capricorn. Astral atmosphere sullen. Married life will seem heavy, and it will not arrange things if you make it too conspicuous. Above all, avoid putting yourself in harm by quibbling about everything and nothing. Single, you will probably meet someone who will attract you strongly sexually but will not suit you in terms of intellectual affinities. It will then be necessary to wait a certain time before everything resumes its true place. Be confident that your merits will be recognized in due course. Besides, Mercury will be there for that. In the meantime, know that you still have many efforts to make before achieving your greatest career ambitions. Aquarius. The conjugal climate will be charged with electricity. The life of a couple may not be easy, to say the least. Perhaps the proprieties and the feeling of having something to protect will come attenuate tensions and disputes. Single, love with a big A, you would give a lot to find him. And yet, this time again, it is unlikely to be at the rendezvous. If you took the opportunity to take stock of your past relationships, with hindsight, you could learn a lot of interest. Spurred by the powerful planet Mars, you will focus all your efforts, your dynamism and your will on your goals to make a positive change in your professional situation, improve your working conditions, expand the scope of your possibilities or increase your income. There is no doubt that you will be able to fulfill your most cherished wishes and desires. Pisces. The areas of your natal chart related to love are not hosting any planet at this time, which promises you a married life without history. Your relationship with your spouse or partner will deepen, and you will enjoy a wonderful complicity. With this sky with a strong Venusian color, the love of singles will be favored. If they seek to please, they will succeed perfectly. But they should be careful not to be too carried away by their imagination, who can play them tricks. Uranus will stimulate you and increase your interest in your work. Effective, pragmatic and organized, you will have the best assets to carry out your projects. But beware of Neptune. It may be difficult for you to focus on difficult issues or moments of doubt or even discouragement.